Butterfly gon' recap this and say Gotti caught a 30 on the John Bro.
So all y'all wanna know what happened, I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got smoked. That was crazy out there game.
Sometimes SP to nobody that knows body.
Hit this area with 51. Everything in the butterfly.
When you start rapping like
Her made this beat.
Happy you heard? STEEZ, the Don, 3723. Hey, look. You came to play, we came to slide. We two different niggas. You came to shoot, I came to drop. We two different killers.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, RiceGangClothing.com for the merchandise. You heard me right. It's early. Yeah. We cooking while they looking. Check. Gotta tap in with y'all about a couple things real quick. You know, before I get to work, I give the work. You know, you already know the vibes. So, Hitman Holla, salute to Hitman Holla and all that he's got going on personally and professionally. He's been making the news headlines recently because of his live with Sue Surf about T-Rex, none other than, you know, the comments that T-Rex had made in the interview that wound up coming down on 15 Minutes of Fame. And while I don't want to make, jump to conclusions or make assumptions, I said that I personally thought the interview was a bad look for Rex. He was clearly drunk, or he was not at his normal self, and the comments that he made offended Hitman Holla and, you know, Sue Surf at the same time. But Hitman did get on Twitter and explain why he gave Rex the energy that he gave him. Some people might have felt it was excessive, but, you know, I always say, you can choose the things that you say to someone, but you cannot choose how they react. That's the lesson of the day. You cannot choose how somebody reacts. You cannot choose what is too much. You cannot choose what you feel like someone should say in correspondence to something that you say to them. So, enough of the history lesson. Let's get to the fuckery. So, Rex basically jumps out there and says the comments about Sue Surf and about Hitman being on the boat, you know, on the boat, big pimping.
You know I thug them, hug them, love them, leave them, but I don't trust or need them.
But he was saying that, you know, when they ain't had no shirts on, whatever the case may be. I ain't thinking much of it, but Hitman took it away. Hitman basically jumped on Twitter and said, you know, Rex was his friend for 10 plus years, went to his father's house and all. That's why he gave him the energy that he gave him. He said, for you other rappers that are jumping online, on live, speaking on my name, I don't F with you, not even a little bit. So when you see me, you know what it is. You can say what you gotta say when you see me. See me in the streets, basically is what he was saying. I do respect it from that perspective, because once you go to somebody's parents' house, you know, they really consider you a friend. And Rex did spend time in St. Louis when he went out there and had to battle with Young Ill. You know what I'm saying? What he said, to keep it real, niggas die here. Cause them hammers was bought before them plane tickets was copped. Nigga, we ain't fly here. Those are actually some pretty classic battles when K-Shine and T-Rex was going around the country on their little battle circuit, battling everybody, everywhere. Battle America days. Those are some really good days, some historical days in the battle rap culture. Hopefully the issue gets put to bed. I see Hitman trying to, you know, make moves, do things for himself, do things for his family, you know what I'm saying? And he really don't need Rex or anybody, you know, taking him back or dragging him or putting his name in a bad predicament, you know what I'm saying? Somebody had asked me yesterday, what did I think of a potential 2-on-2 between Hitman, Sue Surf, Mook, and Rex? I said, by as fast as them blogs came down, I got Hitman in them 3-0. Them shits came down quick, dog. Quick. And then never to be seen or heard from again. So then that was that. Salute to my man Showtime SP. We did break down the Math Hoffa versus Jag. Math wound up picking some bars that we didn't go over, whatever the case may be. So I think it's best for us when we do these recaps from now on, we're not going to bet with anyone anymore, because someone can say, yo, at the end of my round, I said I put 2 E's in the P and give you a J that's Jeep, and something that we just don't go over, and they'll be like, yo, you didn't win because you didn't go over something that we felt we didn't need to, you know what I'm saying? So I think the best way for us to do our recaps, we'll still add bars to them, but we're not going to go back with the artists because they'll find, they can easily find something in the round that we didn't go over. But which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. Battle rap is all subjective anyway, so you can pick and choose what you guys feel like is to be spoken about and what isn't getting spoken about. Kings and Queens, Kings vs. Queens continues to release battles. They released DNA versus Vixxen. Vixxen got bars. Vixxen is nice. She looks good. It's a good look for the card. Salute to the Queen of the Ring. Salute to Debo and everything that he's got going on. Somebody went back and ratted talking about I was releasing battles off the card. I think that's so corny. I never released any battles off the card. And, you know, why do people watch you just to go back and try to rat on you and say that you did something that you didn't do?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off.
I think that's one of the lamest things about this game is people will watch your content that don't like you. They don't like you at all, but they watch everything that you put out and will go back and try to tell somebody that you did something that you didn't. And anybody that watched my live stream know I didn't release any battles off that card because I feel like the intellectual property belongs to the league. And who am I as a blogger to just be like, oh, this battle is happening next, and that's whack. I would never do that. But I didn't release any battles, so keep my name out your mouth with that fuck shit. But anyway, DNA versus Vixxen. DNA hasn't battled in months, so with that being said, I can't see DNA losing to anybody right now. The nigga ain't battled in months. Like, he could battle every week. So if somebody that don't battle in months ain't battled, it would be hard for me to not pick him 3-0. You know what I'm saying? And I very rarely pick somebody to win a battle 3-0 because, you know, I feel like all of these MCs are talented. So to say somebody's getting 30, like, yo, they getting 30 ball. If I had to, I would say this one. Because DNA ain't battled in months. I'm just sorry. It is what it is. I'm not sorry, but I mean, I'm going to call it like I call it so I can't spoil it. Hopefully, I've been seeing Verb talking about he wanted to have a battle on the card. Verb was saying that URL should line him up with one of these hoes. With one of these hoes on the card. He wanted to have that conversation with a female. If Verb was to be on the card, I would only want to see him against my verse. Like I said, if I'm not releasing a battle, fuck niggas. I'm just saying, if a Verb was on the card, I would want to see him versus my verse because they've had their back and forths. They've been shooting shots at each other, jabbing at each other. All of the things that you would want to see for a male versus female battle. My verse has the look, she has the appeal, she has the music, she has the branding, she has the package, and every other thing that you would want to see in a battle like that. I think that would be a very dope battle between them two, if it was to happen. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang though. Everybody that peeps this content, whether passing or religiously, I hope everything is going on well with your lives and what you got going on. What else? Oh, game 1 of the NBA Finals was last night. Y'all want to know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. He got smoked. He got smoked. That was crazy out the gate. My takeaways is the Lakers have too much height. The Lakers have too much height. They have Dwight Howard. They have Anthony Davis. They even have JaVale McGee. They have LeBron, who's the same height as Bam. And Bam got hurt yesterday. And Dragic got hurt yesterday. Anything less than 4'1" is a 4'1" max 4'2". Lakers. They're gonna probably they have the potential to sweep them though. The Lakers have the potential to sweep them. Even with Danny Green building a fucking mansion a brick mansion in the bubble. Even with him missing everything, they still have an opportunity to sweep Miami because they just like LeBron is not going to let that team lose. When you look at what the Lakers are doing, dog, Anthony Davis had 34 and he could have had 50. They got nobody. They got Miami. Miami has no answer for him, and rightfully so. I told y'all before this thing even started that the Lakers have 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. And when you have the best player in the world surrounded by one of the top 5 players in the world, it's going to be difficult. Jimmy Butler's good, but we all know Jimmy Butler is not one of the top 5 players in the NBA. Like, it's just, it ain't like, he ain't like that. He could play. He got good heart. He plays defense. He can get out there in the fast break. He has intangibles, but Jimmy Butler is not a shooter. And Jimmy Butler is just not that. Like, he needs everybody around him to be clicking. Now, while I don't feel like Miami's not going to win no games, they play hard enough, and they've got enough grit and desire to at least get a game or 2. But to beat LeBron James 4 times in the next week, it ain't happening. That's just not happening, Captain. I'm sorry. Too much size, too much height, too much length, too many rebounds. You know what I'm saying? It's just way too much for Miami to handle. And the thing is, I don't have an issue with Miami not winning the NBA Finals because I didn't think they was going to win anyway. Huge underdogs, undersized, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Eric Spoelstra, he's a great coach, but he know what LeBron is about. Like, y'all niggas be acting like he ain't have LeBron on his team. He know what LeBron is about. LeBron getting that 4th ring. Whether you like the Lakers or not, it don't matter. Next year is a different story. Hello, Brooklyn. We back. You know what I'm saying? But they look scary even for Brooklyn next year. But I do like what LeBron is doing, even regard. And you know what they got? And I ain't even mentioned the impact that Rondo is having. Like, Rondo's having such a crazy impact, and the numbers and the things that he do will probably never show up on the stat sheet. But Rondo's passing, Rondo's vision, Rondo's defense, Rondo playing really good, man. Tyler Hero and all of them guys that was getting off on them other people, they not getting off on Rondo and them dudes. Kendrick Nunn came in the game and he got 15. I don't even know why. Well, they said he wasn't playing because he wasn't the same after COVID, but he's still kind of cold. They might have to start him. If Dragic not going to be there and Bam not going to be there, they're going to mess around and have to start Kendrick Nunn. But still, Miami's in trouble. Miami's in trouble. They was up by 13, and then the Lakers went on like a 50 to 20 something run, dog. Like, that's life comes at you fast. But I still got the Lakers winning 5 or 6 max. I can't see this going no further than that. And if they play tomorrow like they played yesterday, the Lakers are gonna fuck around and sweep them. But you already know what they're doing, what it does, so you gotta ask what it was.
Hey, look. You came to play, we came to slide. We 2 different niggas. You came to shoot, I came to drop. We 2 different killers. Ain't click with niggas. That prison term made me sick. And niggas